Unit 2. Facing conflict.
Essential question.
What can society gain from conflict?
Background. Poems often embody the voices of history. Poets make observations from within society and reflect on the changes they witness. Chinese poet Tu Fu, 712 to 770, wrote during the 8th century. His poems reflect his experiences during and after the An Lushan Rebellion of 755, conveying the emotional conflicts of war and its impact on society. William Butler Yeats, 1865 to 1939, was born in Dublin, Ireland. Yeats was asked to compose a political poem about World War I. His strong beliefs about the war are reflected in this poem. Wisława Szymborska, 1923 to 2012, was a Polish poet whose work was greatly informed by her experiences living in Eastern Europe during World War II and the Cold War. Her poetry explores the truths of ordinary life against a backdrop of global conflict. Close reading focus. As you read the following poems, compare and contrast the speaker's perspectives on war.
Ballad of the War Wagons by Tu Fu. Translated by A.S. Klein.
Noise of wagons, cry of horses. Every man carries weapons. Wives and children run beside them, mothers, fathers, gazing after, till the bridgeheads drowned in dust. Tug at cloth sleeves, clutch and weep. Wailing lifts to dark clouds. When the watcher questions why, answer comes, we are the levy. At 15, guard the Yellow River. At 40, work to feed the army. Young, the headman tied your headscarf. Old, you're destined for the borders, where the blood is spilt like rainfall, where the Han still ask for more. To the east, 200 places where 1,000 farms lie fallow. Though strong women pull the plow now, east and west are vanished furrows. We who fight the toughest battles, driven on like dogs or cattle, we have learned that sons are bad news. Better only to have daughters who can marry where their home is, when a son is dead and rotten. By Kokonor along the shoreline, whitened bones that no one buries. New ghosts wail with those before them. Dark clouds gather to their howling.
On Being Asked for a War Poem by William Butler Yeats.
I think it better that in times like these, a poet's mouth be silent. For in truth, we have no gift to set a statesman right. He has had enough of meddling, who can please a young girl in the indolence of her youth, or an old man upon a winter's night. The End and the Beginning by Wisława Szymborska. Translated by Joanna Treczak.
After every war, someone has to clean up. Things won't straighten themselves up, after all. Someone has to push the rubble to the side of the road so the corpse-filled wagons can pass. Someone has to get mired in scum and ashes sofa springs, splintered glass, and bloody rags. Someone has to drag in a girder to prop up a wall. Someone has to glaze a window, rehang a door. Photogenic it's not, and takes years. All the cameras have left for another war. We'll need the bridges back and new railway stations. Sleeves will go ragged from rolling them up. Someone, broom in hand, still recalls the way it was. Someone else listens and nods with unsevered head. But already there are those nearby starting to mill about who will find it dull. From out of the bushes, sometimes someone still unearths rusted-out arguments and carries them to the garbage pile. Those who knew what was going on here must make way for those who know little, and less than little, and finally, as little as nothing. In the grass that has overgrown causes and effects, someone must be stretched out, blade of grass in his mouth, gazing at the clouds.
Discuss. In your opinion, which poet addresses the topic of war most effectively? Why? Describe each poet's use of figurative language and imagery as you discuss your ideas with a partner.